Hello everyone and welcome. I'm starting with Christmas cards. I have never started so early, but why not? I just wanted to give you Christmas card ideas earlier so you can prepare. This video is a bonus video with one of my favorite ideas for Christmas cards, and that is drawing very simple Christmas images using only a pen and a blank card. So if you are looking for budget and also beginner-friendly Christmas card ideas, this is definitely for you. I picked for you 3 very simple card ideas that you can create. They're all very easy to draw. For all of these, I used a white gel pen and a card made out of a craft cardstock. But you can easily use a black pen and a white card. I'm gonna start with one of my favorite Christmas things I like to put on my cards, and that is a wreath. Here I created a wreath with simple leaves, a few fir tree branches and berries. I started with drawing a circle. I just used a cap as it fit the size of my card, and I outlined the circle with the gel pen. Next, I started drawing the branches with the leaves. I put between 5 but mainly 3 leaves per branch, and after I drew about 3 branches, I added 1 fir tree branch on each side. I did the leaves and fir tree branches first, and then I will be adding the berries. I will be using a red gel pen, but you can use the white gel pen as well. And this way I fill the circle. The wreath is finished. This is actually one of my favorite Christmas cards that I made. For the greeting, I wanted to try if I can use a stamp with the Versamark ink, which is a clear ink, and instead of using embossing powder, I used the gel pen. I used the clear stamping as a guide, and I just went over it with the gel pen. This is not a bad idea, but not my favorite, and I don't think I will do that again. I only stamped the word Christmas, filled it in with a gel pen, and the word Merry I wrote myself. And this is my first Christmas card idea for which you only need a pen and a blank card. For the second card idea, I drew simple fir tree branches across half of my card base. In the original video, I actually made 3 cards with the fir tree branches, including a wreath, and I also showed there how to draw the fir tree branch. Fir tree branches are very easy to draw. It is just a line, and then along that line, in a quick motion, you draw a bunch of short strokes. But as I said, in my original video, you can see that in better detail. On this card, I drew a bunch of branches diagonally across half of the card, very quick and simple. The greeting on this card I wrote myself, and since I live in Sweden, I decided to use the Swedish word for Christmas. And that is my second card idea, where you only need a pen and a blank card. For the third card idea, I drew a big snowflake. I did draw it first with a pencil and then I slightly erased it, but this is optional. For me, it was just easier to follow. I started with 2 lines in a shape of a cross. In between each of these lines, I drew additional lines in the same size. I also made the line slightly thicker, and once I was happy with the look, I drew in additional lines. These ones were much shorter, and I drew them in between each of the longer lines. Next, along each of the lines, I drew V-shapes, some bigger, some smaller. I also added a small circle at the top of each line. On the shorter lines, the dot was just an outline, and on the longer lines, I filled the circle. And I repeated the same pattern on the longer lines and on the shorter lines. I finished the card with a greeting that says Merry Christmas. I first wrote it with my pencil. I did this on the second card as well. And then I went with a white gel pen over the lines. I do this because my handwriting is inconsistent, and using the pencil first helps me to make the greeting more neat. So those are my 3 card ideas for which you only need a pen and a blank card. If you are not confident drawing, I recommend practicing on a printer paper or something like that first. I do that all the time. Make sure you check out the original videos, especially in the video with the fir tree branches, I made 3 cards, and in the video with the snowflake, I made 5 cards. So there is way more card ideas that you can do. And if you just want to see photos of the cards, hop over to my blog. The links are in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video, where I'm starting with new Christmas card ideas for this year.